always have the Lola Bunny jokes on the show. I thought it'd be funny to have like, yeah. Oh well.
We're not gonna act like. All right.
I'm a
I think
rabbit
it'd be
fucker.
funny. I think it'd be a good image. Oh, we're done?
Getting an image of Low Putty?
No.
Chauffeur gave you the perfect image.
Bunch of freaks.
This is not the perfect image. At this very
Cacnea
moment
is
in time,
garbage.
I have decided that I don't fuck with Cacnea.
Why don't you like
That's
Cacnea?
fine.
Yeah, but who does?
But it's got apples on it. Then.
Double these.
Laughing like a goddamn Batman villain. Goddamn.
But no, I actually do think this is a really cool mod. Like I'm watching this Amy mod. It's neat.
It's sick, bro. You should play
Yeah,
it.
it's really cool. I will play it. Why are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
I'm good. I'm chill.
What are you laughing about?
I said I don't know, bro. Sometimes I just laugh.
It's not good. You should get that checked.
Bro?
Hello?
Like what I said wasn't funny, man. You should get that checked, dude.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What are you looking at?
Nothing. I'm not looking at anything.
You're
wrong
looking
with
at
this
something.
guy?
Are you looking
No,
at some
no.
Shy Guy hentai? What are you doing?
What?
Oh my god!
What is going on in here?
Can we just
I
stop?
don't know any of you people. The only people I know in here are fucking Viren, sometimes McDarrett, Tito.
Sometimes.
That's about it. Maybe Cosworth. Maybe.
Not for like a coast.
Maybe Cosworth.
Goes by on a daily basis.
Why do you have like 3 A's? He said, maybe.
I still don't know who the fuck Fidel is. I still don't know.
Okay, you don't need to, man.
That's cap.
Better. What is this image you used?
What you mean?
It's like the basic Pokemon Snap image.
That's standard, bro. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Come on,
Standard.
Oh, is that the problem?
Oh, these are locked behind like separate tiers. I was like, I can't use some of your emotes, but they're tier 3 emotes or whatever. It's got Shofu Coin, Shofu Sleep Gold, Sleep Shiny. Interesting. Shofu Fight. I like the Shofu Fight one. That's good.
It is what it is.
I just watched Goodfellas the other night.
This
They do
It's a
be
good
drunk.
movie.
Shy kind of crazy.
said what?
I'm not really gonna get. I'm not gonna feed.
McDarrett was 80 months. Yes, sir. Miggity Mike, 9 months.
You ever think about trying to change your name to Fidel on Twitch?
Nah. I get games, K. Just chill. Fidel's probably taken.
But how do you know?
But the branding.
What?
The branding.
Yeah, games cage is fine. People know me by that. It's better. I don't need Fidel. Plus, actually, if you search Fidel, I'm the first thing that shows up in you.
Only thing that I hate is
Sounds
that your
good.
name on Twitter is on the
I know.
download though,
I
because
know.
I keep trying. Whenever I type those little Japan Time tweets where I'm like, "Oh, we're having a new episode tonight," I always type Fidel and I go,
Bro,
"Oops!"
you
and
don't
I
type
in
shit.
Game
You
Cage.
copy paste that shit all the time because you're still tagging fucking Ricky.
No, I do that on purpose to clickbait people to get them to watch because they sometimes might think that Ricky's going to be in it. I do that on purpose. I don't copy.
So you're
paste. I
messing with the
keep them in
viewers' mind
Uh-huh,
and their
for
state
sure.
of their mental state.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
Definitely, yeah. I'm encouraged to do so weekly.
You're straight up abusing your viewers. That's crazy.
Well,
You do
I mean,
you do make them fill out entire book reports.
I was going to say I do literally have them write
the thing that
PayPal
you do.
apologies with
That's
$50 donations when they want to get unbanned. I do that. So
Hey,
When was
you
the
should,
last
you should
time
get some
that
help,
happened?
man.
You said doo-doo.
I mean, I could buy help with all the money that I get from people who get banned and they want to get unbanned. So yeah,
Y'all hear
Where's
I
the
that?
could, but I choose not to.
Jesus Christ.
An entire demon.
Demon.
Yeah.
Has it happened recently that someone like did it? Or no?
Literally happened today on stream. It wasn't
wow.
a $50 one today, but it happened today on stream because someone got banned and they said, "Hey, I accidentally got banned again," and it was for some innocuous thing. But I guess like one of my mods did it.
Hey, my
And so
cousin
they
went on my
donated it.
account and said a bad word. Can you?
It wasn't
unban
even
me?
that. It was something super innocuous. It was like, oh, you look tired today or something. I guess one of my mods wasn't having it. And I said, oh, no worries, dude. I'll unban you. And so I unbanned
New
him.
mods.
Why would
God
you
damn.
somebody ban what? Mod.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was-
What is
it
this?
was
Shizzy's
because of-
chat? Like, what is this?
No. I think what probably happened that they didn't want to admit was most likely they typed a Naruto spoiler, but it probably wasn't that big of a deal of a Naruto spoiler, and one of my mods saw it and then like banned them so that I didn't see it. But I mean, I unbanned him. It wasn't a huge deal.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, wasn't that big of a deal. I bet you that's probably what it was though, because that's people get banned constantly for stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Naruto is pretty good though. I really don't like the pacing right now.
Yeah, okay.
But
Oh.
I finished the Tenchi Bridge arc, and now I'm in the Akatsuki Suppression arc. That's where
You
I
should
am.
have done
Right
what I did and watch Boruto first.
now. Hell no,
Why would you do that to yourself?
never doing that.
I mean, the other day I made a One Piece tier list, having never seen an episode of One Piece in my life.
Did you really?
yeah. I'll link it. Hold on. It was
Please
it was.
link it.
It's
I
right-
want to see how good this is.
It's the no context tier list. It's
Let's see
like
this,
the
let's
second
see
one I've
this.
done. Hold on.
You did it straight off a visual, like just
I just said he looks like a pirate.
yeah.
Let me see.
Look, it's right here.
I am genuinely curious. All right. For today's no context tier list, I started a tier list of all One Piece characters. Okay.
I can't even fucking look at that shit, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
this is
there's
like
so
spoiler
many.
territory. Don't look at this. Yeah, don't look at this.
Let's see. We got Big Man.
Okay, so listen
many
to
goddamn
listen. No. Listen to this.
To be
You have to listen to my logic, okay?
Okay.
If you're old or your body is big as shit, you're probably strong in my head. So I put you at the top.
No, that's how it works in One Piece for sure. Like you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 Yonko up there,
I don't know what that is.
so you're good.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I mean, this actually looks right. I don't know why you have old lady Suru up there on Crocodile
He
tier.
doesn't
That's a
fucking
little
know
weird.
who it is.
But I know. But just based on design alone, that's a little weird. But
She's old.
also
Okay.
strange that Kaido is below Whitebeard. What? Like what the heck?
I didn't order these. You got ordered these?
No, I know. But some of these make sense. Like this isn't.
Okay,
Cody,
okay.
man.
So I said if you're like 85 feet tall and you're 83 feet wide, you're probably busted. If you're
Right.
old, you're probably busted. If you look like 4 other characters, you're probably not trash. So that's
Yeah.
why there's like 8 characters who all look like Luffy or in the basic
right.
one. If you
Right,
have
I
a
get that, I get
gun,
that.
if you have a gun, you're probably trash. If you have big titties, you're probably not trash.
That's facts.
Okay.
Also true.
I can't
You have
confirm.
all that. Wait, but you have Reiju, Nami, Nojiko.
And if you look like a fish in
Everyone
any
in
way, you gotta be trash.
weird. Yeah, definitely don't look at
That's
this coast. Don't look at this at all. There's like a
not-
lot.
What do you mean that's
I'm
cap?
not looking at
A
that shit
fish?
at all.
No.
Yeah, don't look at that at all.
Oh, look at that.
All
Okay,
right, we
and-
ready to go? Let's go,
I'll-
Shofu. With that.
I also
Any-
did this too.
Any animal
Sorry.
hybrid is automatically busted.
In One Piece, is that real?
In
Or just
anime
in
in
general?
general, bro. What do you mean?
I don't.
You walking around a whole ass fish man around fucking humans. You think that guy's not busted?
Yeah, but in One Piece, all the most busted people are just large people. They're just large
Okay.
humans.
Especially in One Piece, if you look like an animal at all, you are definitely busted. Especially in One Piece. There's a reason for that, but don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, don't tell me. I don't care.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
My boy hating in
You
the
got
chat.
Chicken Hat Girl and Drip Lake Verity.
Alright, running this shit. Listen, chatters. They're gonna be talking about Pokemon Snap. I ain't play Pokemon Snap. I'm gonna go do my taxes instead. You feel me? I'm just playing.
everybody, and welcome back to the Freaks Like Me podcast, where we talk about microwaving Lunchables and animal hybrids. As always, I am joined by my co-host, Shofu. What is going on, Shofu?
Listen, man. If you microwave your pizza Lunchables, you're an entire demon freak. All right?
So the reason why I started this is because some of you might remember on the last episode, we had a whole argument about microwaving pizza Lunchables and whether or not it's weird. Well, actually, since the last episode, I put a poll out where 2,767 people voted, and 55.8% of people said that no, it is not weird to microwave pizza Lunchables. And an overwhelming amount of the comments were people saying it is not weird at all, and in fact, many people saying I legit only eat pizza Lunchables in that way. So I wanted to bring this up at the very beginning.
Now listen to me, and you listen to me good. Okay?
Let's hear it. I'm ready.
Think about how many times and how often you comment on things on the internet. Probably not very often, right? The average...
I don't.
Okay, because listen to me. The average tax-paying, contributing to society member of Earth in general does not comment on stupid shit on the internet. So many sane, well-respected people probably saw that Twitter post and scrolled right the fuck past it, because why would I interact with this stupid ass tweet? That's now who's with me? Who is with me?
I mean, I know one person who is for sure with you, and that is the world's #1 no context One Piece YouTuber. That is Tito.
Yes,
What
sir.
is going on, Tito?
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want some no context One Piece takes, you come to me. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Luffy's hat, way trash. That trash don't even, like, how does Luffy keep that hat on him all the time? It's made of straw. Doesn't he need a new hat?
He definitely does not keep that hat on him at all times.
Right, like what are we doing?
It's around his neck, or he's.
What I'm saying is that he's going through whole fights. Does he wear the hat when he fights?
No,
For sure, of course, he puts it on when he
But it's made of straw.
No. He takes it off and it hangs around his neck on the back of his neck. Yeah, it's not on his head.
Right, but
sometimes he puts it on to get serious, though.
Yeah,
like the fight with
I'm
Arlong,
just saying
it
it's not always on his head.
I'm just saying it's a straw. It's a literal hat made of straw, which are very flimsy. So I don't see how he doesn't have multiple hats. Is all I'm saying.
Because that hat was given to him by a guy.
Which guy?
The guy.
No. It's literally the start. It's the first. No. It's the first episode of the show.
The guy gave him the hat.
If you tell him,
the guy, you know the guy, right?
Wait. So the guy
gave him the hat. The guy.
So the guy gave him the hat.
The guy gave him the hat. It's a very special hat. He said you gotta give me this hat back one day.
Oh, okay. All right. So then, if that's the case, then this guy with the white mustache, his name is Whitebeard. He doesn't have a fucking beard. He doesn't even have a fucking beard. This anime is trash. Trash. Dog
be
shit.
real. Just you said that now, and I just took that in. His name is Whitebeard, and
His name is Whitebeard. He has a mustache. He is. This whole anime is trash. No one can tell me otherwise.
Wait. How do you know? He didn't have a beard. They called him Whitebeard, and then he shaved that motherfucker. But his name was already Whitebeard.
Because I googled when I was making my tier list every picture of Whitebeard, and he had no point ever had a beard.
It's over.
So guess what? This whole anime trash. Dog shit.
I have no argument.
Thank you.
And that is my one
argument against that would be the person who's going through One Piece right now, Coast. What's going on, Coast?
I just gotta say that the voter turnout was definitely underwhelming. I think you should do a recount.
Fair enough. The
One Piece definitely is not trash.
Thank you.
Clean.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, but how do you justify Whitebeard being called Whitebeard?
I can't justify that. That's the thing.
Right,
I can't justify.
Sounds like
that.
trash to me.
And there it is.
I mean, does Teach even have a beard?
Yes, he's got some stubble.
But is his name Beard?
Yes.
All right.
No,
Well,
I mean, they don't call he just called him that. That's a self.
Yeah.
He just started calling him that. He just wanted to be a contrarian. He wanted to be the opposite.
Where are you again right now in One Piece, Coast?
I just finished Marineford.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You said you just got the Sabo. That's
hands down, probably one of the best, like, pieces of manga literature I've read.
This
There you
man
go.
called it literature. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
all right, good.
That shit is
Very
that
good.
shit's art,
It's a
bro.
fucking picture
Okay.
book, man.
Yeah, Marineford's
Tell
one of
me,
the best arcs.
tell
so
me
I'm
how
glad.
this man went off on every page, every other page of a chapter. It was just full spreads. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
One Piece is
Worked.
pretty crazy when you read it.
It's awesome.
Listen, man.
That shot of Luffy
What
standing
the
in front of
fuck
the
is
three
this
admirals is
podcast,
still like
man?
one
How
of
are
the
we
best.
talking about One Piece when I'm looking at Pichu on my screen right now?
Well, we gotta do
Why
our
are we talking about One
introductions
Piece
first.
when we
Hold on.
haven't even introduced the
That's
rest
what
of the
I'm
cast
saying.
yet?
Well,
Exactly.
Let's keep it moving,
I'm
boys.
introducing everybody. You guys went off. Let me introduce everybody. First off, we have everyone's favorite shy guy hentai influencer.
okay.
We got Fidel. What's going on,
Guys,
Fidel?
bro, I'm out here. Listen, Shy Gal. Let's go.
What?
Run it back.
You built like a
Gal?
shy guy. You built like a shy guy to be
built like a
real.
shy guy. I'm definitely built like a shy guy.
Well,
Absolutely.
someone who's definitely not built like a shy guy, but more like a Pokken player. We've got McDareth. What's going on,
Okay, I'm
McDareth?
like,
How
where,
are
I'm
you?
like, this is definitely a toss to me. Where are we going?
Is that an
Hello.
insult? That might be an insult.
No, not at all.
That's
not at
definitely
all.
not
Shy
an insult.
guys
There are
Shy
some
guys
built
are
Pokken
short,
players. I'll tell
chubby,
you that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. And someone who likes building, in particular, likes building animatronics because he's a Five Nights
What?
at Freddy's fan. We have Mike. What's going on, Mike?
What?
I'd never had Lunchables pizza before, but I assumed the idea behind it was that you would microwave it.
Oh, let's go, Mike.
Okay, now Mike. Now wait.
Thank
Now Mike. Now let me ask you something. Where is the common place to open a Lunchable?
The last time I
think
saw
about it.
them was like kindergarten cafeteria.
Okay, and what kindergartner is walking up to a goddamn where's the microwave even at? It's always in the
Microwaves
teacher's
are in
room.
almost every cafeteria.
No, that's
all
cap.
That's
cap.
That's cap.
Stop lying. This is what I'm talking about.
That's gotta be your
microwave.
man.
Well,
in
in elementary
cafeterias.
school, there is not a fucking microwave in the cafeteria.
Wait,
This is
What
I
5-year-old
will
little
die
teen
on
is
this
walking?
hill. No, hold on.
Bro, you're lying. The
Microwave-
microwave's always
Hold
in
up.
the teacher's lounge. Everybody knows
No.
that.
What
do you mean,
That is
no?
not true.
Hold up.
That is not
What?
true.
Wait, did you go to private or
The
public school?
microwave
I
is
was
always
going
in the
to-
teacher's lounge.
I went to
Everybody
private
knows
school.
that. So now,
We
Mike,
had
no, wait,
microwaves
let
that
me
you could
finish.
use.
Because Mike, let me explain to you why you sound fucking crazy. Elementary school kids take Lunchables to school.
Okay,
They
not
are
elementary.
absolutely
I will
not
argue- okay,
microwaving
not-
their pizza Lunchables at school. No way.
I agree.
In hell.
Not in like elementary schools, but when
That's
you're
what I'm
like,
talking about.
in a cafeteria, they definitely had microwaves.
So
on the
you're
ends of, like,
you're
your
a
game.
grown ass man at a cafeteria eating a pizza Lunchable? You
So in
sound
a school
fucking
cafeteria,
crazy.
you can eat it when you're in high school or middle school. I mean, I also eat
What high schooler is not getting cooked for bringing a pizza Lunchable to school for lunch and throwing it in the
What high
microwave?
schooler that is not getting cooked to bring him
What
Lunchables to
high
cafeteria
schooler
is
is not getting cooked?
How
You're
are you?
crazy.
How are
That
you,
is
Vera?
cap.
You're crazy.
You're not a high
dummy
schooler.
boy.
I know you eat Lunchables though. What's going on, Vera?
You're
How
taking
are you?
Lunchables to
I'm
school for
trying to
lunch.
move on. Vera,
High school. You was 17 eating
Shy gals
Lunchables
out.
at lunchtime,
Vera, do
bro.
you like Lunchables? How are you,
Bro,
Vera? Are you okay today?
if you're over 12 years old, you need at least 4 Lunchables to stop any
Vera,
kind of
how
hunger.
has your day been, Vera? Let me just, Vera, have you played the new Five Nights at Freddy's? How are you?
New friend.
Huh? Oh,
Are you okay?
a good day. Yeah, it's been a lovely day. I hope everybody, after that interesting intro discussion, I hope everybody's been having a lovely day themselves. And
That's right. Well, every day is a lovely day when we get to talk about new Pokemon Snap. We have been waiting for a new Pokemon Snap game for almost
Me?
20 years.
Yes,
It is
sir.
here.
Me?
I say we a collective we because I
Yes,
think the majority of the
sir.
podcast has been. And new Pokemon
Yes,
Snap
sir.
has arrived. Adele has played it. He's excited. He's saying yes,
Yes,
sir, while looking at his shotgun.
There's no food. You-
How
you
do you
play
feel,
Pokemon
Fidel?
Snap?
How do you feel about this, Fidel?
This game, bro. Listen, I was excited. When I first saw, I was like, "Let's fucking go!" But playing it, they somehow actually did it. They gave it the heart of the old one. They added some cool mechanics. It looks fucking gorgeous. It's fun as shit. I keep going back to levels over and over, getting better shots, going back with the new items and shit. It has no right being as clean as it's one of those things you would expect a new Pokemon Snap. It's gonna be like they're just fucking putting it out. It's gonna be like a short ass dumb thing, like
Sure.
whatever. It has no right being as fun as it is and being like as true to heart to the original. Absolutely.
I am right there with you because I feel like this is how you should do a follow-up to a game that like a lot of people have nostalgia for. Because I think I loved Pokemon Snap growing up, but I know that if I go back to it right now, there's like a lot of issues with the original Pokemon Snap. It's really short. Some of the levels are really, really barren. But I feel like they didn't reinvent the formula. They just took what worked and then they expanded on it. They made it look really pretty. They harkened back to old levels without completely ripping the old levels. So you got like the beach area, but it's not the same as the beach. You know, you can get Pikachu to surf with a Alolan Raichu or whatever, but like it's not the same thing. I love it. I think it is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's the prettiest Pokemon game on Switch by far, easily, no question. I wish the mainline Pokemon games look like this.
I got something to say though. I heard the streets told me that that Magikarp doesn't evolve when you throw him an apple.
He does not.
I actually don't know.
Trash.
They don't. That's the one thing they didn't bring back. Where like you can like toss an apple at something, it falls into something and turns into something else.
Yeah, but like.
Oh, that is weird that they didn't bring that back. I didn't know that.
You can't knock Charmeleon into the volcano and he come out of Charizard anymore?
No, you can't.
You can feed apples to Typhlosions and they burn the apples at each other.
Nah, we're done.
Nah, come on, man.
Nah, we're done.
You can stick apples on a Cacnea's head.
You can stick apples on a Cacnea's head. That's right. You could feed them to Whoopers. I see your pictures, Viram. Taking pictures of Whooper and Cacnea. That's great. But you said you actually. I was going to say you haven't played it yet, and you don't plan on it either.
Talking to me.
What would convince you to get new Pokemon Snap, Viram?
For it to be about half the price of the current.
Yeah, me too.
Dang.
Come on, man.
Are we the only two? Mike, have you played new Pokemon Snap yet?
I've gotten a little bit further. I beat the first 2 levels, and I also just unlocked the beach.
Okay, so how are you liking it so far?
A lot better than I expected it was gonna be. I was very surprised by like the level progression. I don't know if we want to get too deep into.
No,
it.
yeah, let's talk about it for sure.
I thought the idea that the more you go through the routes, the more comfortable the Pokemon are around you was a super just like fun and cute idea.
Yeah. And I think the way that you get split courses as well is kind of nice, and that they have the nighttime course, the daytime course. They sort of feel like remixes. It's not like you're going through the same thing over and over again. There's a lot of levels in this game. There's more than I think. Well, there's significantly more than the original Pokemon Snap, which there should be. I mean, it's 2021, but it was surprising.
Did the original game have like that quest system this one has?
No, like with the specialty missions or whatever.
Yeah,
no,
that was really cool too.
Well, the missions are cool because they're basically just they're just a way to guide you to finding every single
they prod your curiosity.
Yeah.
And the online stuff is also really great too, where you're able to like edit your photos with cool filters and share them with people. It's got really great online functionality. I've really been loving it.
No, because I know like the thing, like I see people in chat, and even in general, like I know a lot of people be like, it's just a photo mode, and it's like that's not like for obviously that it is basically a photo mode, but like that's boiling it down because the fun of the original Pokemon stuff has always been that like it's on rails, you're trying to get the shots as quick as you can.
I would never call it a photo mode because even the original Pokemon Snap, I would say it's more in line with something like a Star Fox. Like it's like an on-rail shooter, basically. Yeah, it's like an on-rails shooter, basically, / puzzle game. Yeah, exactly.
Plus, like, you always have to work within like your field of vision, right? Because like obviously you looking on one side means you're not gonna be able to go look at that other side to get like some other full-on.
Wait, I gotta call it the chat for being stupid. There's people saying no, it is not an on-rails shooter. These are the same people saying that Min Min is a sword fighter in Smash Bros. So back up a little bit. It is 100%
no, they're not the same
an on-rails shooter.
Who shoot shots.
Not the same
it is 100% an on-rail shooter. No doubt about it. And I would also say, Tito, have you played this yet or no?
He's AFK at Tokyo City.
You haven't played it yet?
Is Knockout City out?
Knockout City is not out. No.
All right, I'm AFK.
All right. Fidel, I know you haven't played it. I was going to say, McDareth, have you played it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So it's literally just me, Fidel, and Mike.
Now listen,
so Coast,
I wanted to play it, but then I remembered that I really don't care about Pokemon Snap like that. I was excited when they first announced it, but then I thought back to my childhood, and I might have played it a couple times. I remember the Gyarados and the Charizard and the cools. It was fun, you know what I'm saying? But I really don't care that much. It doesn't scratch the nostalgia itch for me in that way. at all.
To be honest, I think that's fair too. Like, if you don't have the nostalgia for the original Pokemon Snap, you're probably less inclined to get this, especially because there's been like a lot of kind of crappy Pokemon spin-offs, right? There was like Hey You Pikachu, the Poke Park games. I mean, there's like a lot. Pokemon Channel on GameCube.
I had all of those except Pokemon.
Pokemon Channel justified its existence because it gave you a Jirachi at the end.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but you can also get the Jirachi from the free bonus disc for Coliseum, and Coliseum's like a way more fleshed out game.
And who can forget the great show of Pichu and Pichu?
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. The Pichu brothers. And then Meowth playing the guitar that was in the first ever Space World demo of GameCube. That's right. That's right. But what my point that I was going to make is there's a lot of spin-off Pokemon games that I think a lot of people miss. But if you do like on-rail shooters and you like Pokemon, I do think you will enjoy this. And I understand maybe the hesitation to get it when it's full price. I totally get that. Yeah. But yeah, if it ever goes on sale, I really think you should check it out. It's
I
great.
feel like it's never going on sale though.
Yeah,
I can see it dropping a
Pokemon
40.
It's a Pokemon game that I think has had a pretty good launch, and it's probably going to maintain sales for a while. So I don't see it going on sale for quite some time.
I am actually glad you brought
It
that
is
up
going to go on
because
sale. It's barely going to go on sale.
Ooh.
Wait, what'd you say, Coast?
If it does go on sale, it's going to be barely. It's going to be such a slight discount because
Like a
Nintendo's
store
so.
Oh, sure.
Nintendo's
Well, I
so
think the thing
stingy with their sale prices.
I just got here, but I'm gonna be honest. If you're in like any region that isn't Canada or like I guess Australia because of their currency, Pokemon Snap's worth it.
Let's go, Zeph.
It's not worth it for me because I live in Canada and my specific part of Canada has like 13% sales tax. So if I buy it, it's $100.
We have that shitty tax here.
You guys mentioned that a lot. Like, isn't there a way? Isn't there a way where you guys?
I just want to say that's why I'm so open about piracy. That's the reason. But
Wait, it wasn't me.
My hands are up. My hands are up.
I want to clarify
mine are not up. I'm all for piracy if you live in Canada.
It's only Zeph. That is Zeph talking. I want to clarify that is Zeph talking.
It was not me.
That is not me or Shoku.
These guys have never pirated a game once in their life.
That is correct. That is correct.
He's right.
Very true. Thank you, Zeph. Appreciate that.
Never
That is
broken a
correct.
But yeah, so I've been playing Pokemon Snap. My only issue with it is that it does force you to replay levels a lot.
Yeah.
But
I heard about that.
they think sometimes they change the levels enough for it to not matter when you replay it. But I'd say if you live in the US, it's already $10 off, like full price, right? I'm pretty sure it's not a full price game anyway.
Is it 50?
I'm pretty sure it's 59 instead of is it 50? I don't know. I might be wrong.
I think it's 50. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for it. It's fun, and I don't really like Snap.
Yeah, you were tweeting about it a lot.
Yeah, I don't really like Pokemon Snap, but this game's all right.
It's
I
interesting
think
too
the
that
core concept of it doesn't really appeal to me that much. I don't think. Like I'm just not. I've never really been too into the idea of Pokemon Snap, even as a kid.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a nice little arcadey game, so it's not for everyone.
It's like if you don't care about like seeing Pokemon do like cool animations and shit, it's like
for
me,
sure.
I get a kick out of like seeing fucking Score Bunny
I
laughing.
don't know.
his ass
Even
off.
then, I'd say like if you're a Pokemon fan, like a decently big Pokemon fan, seeing the Pokemon and environments this pretty for the first time
It's really
is worth it.
Oh, definitely.
Interactions and everything.
And
The
yeah,
only
bringing up Fidel.
the only other major complaint I have is I've heard and I haven't seen anything to prove otherwise. I said they don't have real-time evolutions like Pokemon Snap
Right.
1.
That's what you just brought that up. Yeah.
Like there's an area where there's a whirlpool with the Magikarp, and I thought you'd be able to evolve it into Gyarados, but it just keeps jumping.
Well, there is something that happens in that whirlpool later on.
Yeah,
but it's
I
not
know there's something
evolution.
in there, but you don't evolve
Yeah.
the Magikarp, which is weird.
No,
That's one
that
thing
is a little
sucks.
odd. Yeah. Yeah, but on the whole, going back to what you were saying too, I feel like it is worth it just seeing the Pokemon interact in the environments and how pretty it looks. Because like, there are just some really cute interactions that happen in this where in the old Pokemon Snap, it was pretty much as simple as, okay, if you want two Pokemon to interact, you throw an apple or whatever, and then they'll have their little interaction. But now, in some of these levels, it's like, okay, throw an apple at this Pokemon that then leads to this one coming out, that then leads to these two following each other, that then leads to this
Zelda.
one finally coming out of the ground.
It
Yeah,
seems
it's
like-
a lot of fun.
From what I recall in the jungle level, it seems like something you do at the beginning affects stuff that happens at the very end.
Yes.
I have no idea
Yeah.
what I did, but there was like Pokemon at the very end that weren't there the first time.
So wait, I wanna like I'm trying to because then when you have like okay, first of all, you know the singing mechanic like when you press R and like when
flute.
can you do that? Like I don't get like is there any time or do they have to be in when you shoot them with a crystal bloom? Okay. Because that's like the little stuff that's confusing of like some Pokemon they don't jam to the music, some they do, some you like shoot some like
wait.
you get a different thing. Yeah.
Speaking of the music, that's another fucking major downgrade. The Poke Flute song or whatever the fuck you have to listen to is so goddamn bad compared to the one in 64. And I think in 64 you could pick between 3 different songs. So I don't know.
I genuinely thought it was the same one.
No, it's different and it sounds like shit.
Hey, what are we
it sounds
eating
like a
right now,
Nokia
Roger?
ringtone. I don't know. I think also when you get your shit graded by what's his name?
Professor.
Fucking I called him Professor Menthol last time. What's his name?
Mental Lentil. What the fuck's his name?
Mirror. Professor Mirror.
Yeah. When you get your shit graded by him, it's not fun like the original with all those crazy ass sound effects.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
People are calling him Professor Jaywitz. He does look like Jaywitz a little bit,
Hey,
to be
what's
honest.
supposed seeing Todd come back too?
That is really cool.
I wasn't sure if we were going
That
to
guy
talk
does
about
not
that
look
at
like
all.
Jay.
Oh,
at all,
I mean, it's
bro.
early on. It's really early on, so
Second.
yeah. But that is also pretty cool to see they're connecting it to the old one and seeing Todd return.
Yeah, it shows up in he shows up in like 3 or 2 hours, not long.
Yeah, it's not long into the game. It's not like saying that Tails is at the end of the Sonic movie, so you're good.
It's coming eventually.
Roger,
Yes.
Roger, what you eating, bro?
This week I'm eating a HelloFresh with sweet potato fries. It is a turkey burger patty with onions and a specialty honey mustard sauce.
That's right.
So you eating the burger
wrapped
with
in
honey
chopped
mustard?
onions and a lettuce wrap and green beans, and it's
That's
all
right.
delicious. Really, really
Hungry,
good.
You eating the burger and green beans?
Yeah,
This is
it's,
why
good.
I
It's a
asked.
lettuce wrap.
Last time you was eating a burger with some broccoli next to it.
So Roger, you're gonna tell them that if they use the code Japan Time at checkout
Right.
on HelloFresh.
That's right. So yeah, actually, we just got our first major sponsor deal with HelloFresh. Yeah, so if you go to HelloFresh.com, you enter the code Japan Time, you'll get 10%
Sorry.
off your new
the,
box.
The code got updated. It's actually use the code Lunchable and you'll get 10% off.
Yo, what if
first
we,
purchase.
Okay, I actually want to do this. What if they actually did this? They work with podcasts a lot. That I want to do a food box where where our coupon code is Lunchables. That would actually be funny.
I thought this was an actual thing, and now I'm just upset.
Oh no.
Someone in the chat probably went to the HelloFresh website
And tried typing it in.
type that in.
Typing like a madman.
Yeah. So is it Japan Time or Lunchable? Which one is it? All right. Well, if we're pretty much covered with Pokemon Snap, then if there's nothing else you guys want to talk about, I actually do want to move on to another game that I kind of forgot there was an update for this since the last show, and it's been a while.
Among Us.
So I just want to say one thing, 2 things
Oh,
maybe.
please.
I like the Pokemon Snap added like pseudo boss fights, except for one of them.
Oh yeah.
One of the
Wait.
underwater boss fight sucks dick. I don't know what they were doing with that.
How do you unlock the second?
You're not
boss
sucking
fight?
dick underwater.
I don't know how you unlock them. I think you just got to get high enough
There's
on
some
each.
weird shit where like
The one I was
like-
thinking about
yeah.
that you were going to bring up was the one in the cave. That one, like, I was getting frustrated on stream. That was genuinely hard.
Is that the? Yeah, that one's okay. That's a
with the
little
holes
annoying.
in
I
the
just think
cave. Yeah.
The underwater one with the fish. There's like nothing going on for at least 10 minutes, so you're just sitting there. I don't know. That one was kind of ass. But
Right.
Pokemon Snap good. If you live in the States or somewhere that doesn't cost $100, buy it.
Yep.
If you
Yep.
like
Do you have like I was gonna say, do you guys have like a favorite animation so far?
Oh yeah, I loved when Finneon fucking got killed by Wingull on the beach.
Oh yeah,
That-
at the very beginning, Caliper swoops him up.
I fucking saw that. That shit was funny.
Great.
Oh man, I actually like. This is like a spoiler, so I won't say it. But like, there's a small legendary Pokemon that shows up when you get a higher research level on the very first stage. And the way that Pokemon interacts with the stage and with the Pichu and Grookey you see at the very beginning of it,
Okay,
sort of
so
the way
whatever
that entire
stage
thing
has the
culminated.
Pichu and Grookey, there you go.
Well, it's the first stage. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's the upgraded version of the first stage. But the legendary that pops up there is super, super cute. So, and I like the way it interacts because it doesn't always necessarily look happy, and it's just cute. Made for some great photos.
Yeah, my favorite's like even in the first area when you shoot the crystal bloom at the end when Peach is hiding in the bush, and then just
people
slowly
attempting
like
to not
laughing his
spoil
ass
Pokemon
off,
Snap?
like it's fucking great. Yeah, out there, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that transition you were trying to go for with the update?
What I was going to say was Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah.
I just started playing the update yesterday.
It's a good game now.
So basically, they added all the high HR stuff. They increased the level cap. Chameleos is in the game now. There's like a Game of Thrones dragon.
You can fucking hunt Apex monsters without
Game,
playing.
wait.
Yep.
Game of Thrones
tower
dragon.
defense.
Wait. Who are you calling a Game of Thrones dragon?
The giant wind dragon thing in the frost fields. Yeah, what's it called?
Kashala? You mean the thing that's been in Monster Hunter before Game of Thrones existed?
No.
What
The thing after Chameleos.
Kushala Daora?
If you're talking about the Wind Dragon, it's Kushala.
Is that really the name of it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Kushala Daora. Yeah, that's it. I thought that was a new monster.
No.
I've never seen that ever in any other Monster Hunter.
He's one of the,
I
like
must-
Chameleos, he's one of the, so Chameleos, Kushala, and Teostra are like the three Elder Dragons, who are like the Elder Dragons.
I've literally never seen Kushala in any other Monster
You
Hunter.
have not gotten to the end of any other Monster Hunter because he's in almost all
I
of
guess
them.
not.
Wait, that's
weird.
That's literally impossible, Roger. You played World.
No. Oh, yeah, I played the hell out of World. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
Kushala
looking
is
at
in
here.
World.
This thing does not look the same in Rise as it does in World.
It looks
That's
exactly
why I
the
don't know
same.
this thing.
It looks
No, it
exactly
does
the same.
not.
Yes, it does.
Let me see.
I would
The one
see if you said like Freedom, because Kushala and like Freedom is tiny compared to the
in
Kushala
World.
now.
I'm talking about World.
And
Yeah,
World,
yeah.
past World, he's gigantic. Kushala
check
is.
this.
He's
Hold on
the
real
like
quick.
steel one, right?
Roger
Yes.
might be smoking cock right now.
No, I genuinely thought it was a new monster.
But
I
it
just-
looks exactly the
No
same.
way. Hold on.
It literally looks the
World
same as
and
World.
Rise.
It's literally a big gray dragon. It's
Like
like
the thing that makes it different is Rise upscales textures on monsters, but it also he has new moves, so I could give you that. But besides that, no, he is
That's
exactly
probably that must be why then. Yeah, because I literally played this. I think with you guys even when World like a while ago. I don't know. I'm going crazy. I am maybe smoking something. This is totally the same monster.
What?
the same. Yeah, like in
I'm looking
Rise,
at
he's
it
a
right now.
new
This is the
dragon
same
elements
monster.
attack that he's never had. Like when he has black
Dang.
smoke, he'll do like a dragon dive.
I'm
He's
a
never
big
done that
fan. I
before.
did not recognize that's the same monster. That is wild to me. Dang. Well, I'm sad with myself now. I literally did not know that was the same thing. Wow.
It happens, bro.
No, it don't. You fake fan.
It doesn't happen.
Never mind. Fake
I'm a
fan.
fake fan, I guess. I'm a fake fan, man.
I was
what I
excited
get
for Apex Diablos. I just want it to be out of Rampage because the Rampage fights are definitely super dumbed down.
What HR does that one come out of?
one.
No, Apex
The Apex Diablos?
Diablos.
The
I actually
standalone one?
don't remember. Oh no, standalone's not in yet. Only standalones are
Okay.
Or Rathian.
the bubble. Yeah, Rathian,
and
the bubble guy.
Azuros, and the bubble dragon. I never remember her name. Mitsune. Those three. Which those fights feel way better not in Rampage because you actually get to see the Apex moves that they took from the variants and generations. And Bloodbath
still
Diablos
can't
is
get
one
over.
of the coolest monsters
I
they've ever made.
actually feel stupid for not knowing Kushala is not new. I genuinely don't remember. I'm looking at more pictures of this. I don't remember fighting him in World.
Honestly, Roger, after this, I would lock your Twitter account for like a day or something.
I'm gonna do it. The Monster Hunter stands are coming after me, honestly.
Are there
I
Monster
think
Hunter
this is it.
stands?
Roger, I think you just
Yeah, they are.
I want to understand.
They are.
You just might have a concussion.
Most of them
might.
are too busy complaining about that people don't know basic things. But yeah,
I think
no,
it's
they're
because
there.
I ate too many microwavable Lunchables.
Stop
That's what it
doing
was.
this.
It all got to my head.
Stop
That's what happened. It went
doing
to my head.
this.
But no, the new update for Rise is really pretty cool. Like you said, Tito, you feel like it's a complete game now.
Yeah, it's. I think that it needed just a little bit more for it to feel like there was an end game because it didn't feel not an end game, but like it didn't feel like there was like that next level of content where Monster Hunter actually becomes fun to like do shit, and now you can do shit. Like you can. The fact that they added layer armor so soon is crazy to me, but I'm happy that they did it because now everyone can look how they want to look, and that's cool.
It did surprise me a bit, but I feel like after Generations, they're way more open to just putting it in because at a certain point, people just wear very similar sets.
Yeah, people want to play Fashion Hunter, but I think the game is actually objectively better now, and it feels more complete and holistic. There's a bigger separation in difficulty now, as opposed to it being slightly harder than the village stuff. Like the gap from village stuff to hiring stuff isn't that big, but the gap from everything before Narwa to everything after Narwa in terms of actual,
they're really strong.
I will say that I did whatever the village quest was. I tried doing it on my own like the first time. It was the very first mission I tried after the update went live. And it was the village quest where you're in the arena with, I think it's Rajang, Rathalos, and Magnamalo, and you kill all of them.
Yep.
And it kicked the poop out of me. I was destroyed. I realized like, oh my God, I need to really boost up my HR and maybe, try to beat Chameleos and all this other stuff first before I actually try to take them on again, because I was getting destroyed. But it's good. It's a nice difficulty boost. Yep. The other game that got an update, apparently, Coast, you yelled it out earlier, is Among Us. What happened in Among Us?
I was fucking joking, bro.
Yeah, no,
oh,
please.
then I am. Oh, then don't worry about it. I thought that was the actual update, and I was like, I don't play Among Us, so I don't know.
Nobody got an update.
What was an actual update was for Super Mario Party getting
Yes.
Absolutely. Online Mario Party.
Now, let me tell you,
Super Mario Party
when
got
that
online.
game came out, it had obviously it had the full game on there, but online is what we were looking forward to, because in the history of history, there were no Mario Party games that could be played online. So we were like, okay, it's 2018, they gotta put online on this one. It's the online era. I turned that game on, I went online, there were 9 mini games I could play. And
now he'd be flipping these meat cubes.
That was the
not
word.
even a full board, just mini games. Like a mini game gauntlet. And it took them 2.5 goddamn years to allow me to play on an actual map with my friends.
I do wonder, like, because ND Cube had mentioned they were working on Mario Party stuff this year, so I wonder if like this was the thing that they were teasing that they're gonna do, online for Mario Party, or if maybe this is supposed to be a teaser for like, oh, later this year we're gonna get Super Mario Party 2, and it's gonna be fully online from the get-go.
I feel like this is a good way for them to test how online works in a Mario Party game.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Why
let
did
people
it
know
take so
that-
ridiculously long though?
I don't know. Like the reason they're doing it 2 years down the line tells you they're doing something.
Bro,
It
the
tells you
fact-
they're doing
the
something.
fact
There's
that-
no reason to do this
The fact
otherwise.
that that game was the 7th highest sold game on the entire console with no online is ridiculous.
Only
Yeah,
Nintendo dropped this like 2.5 years later random. I'm like, why can't you do this for like Mario Kart or something?
What if this is the world where they drop the new Mario Party and that shit doesn't have online? Like,
That would be wild.
that would be the most Nintendo shit that Nintendo shit has ever done. Is if they make
It would, yeah.
fucking Mario Party online fully functional on Super Mario Party when they drop Super Mario Party 2 and it has no online. That's the most Nintendo shit of all time. That
It works really well
Nintendo.
too. It's fucking fun.
Have you been playing it?
Yeah, I streamed it. It was honestly like, for the like aside from like a few like very few lag moments, it was like pretty smooth. Cause like the scary thing with Mario Party online has always been that like you don't want to sit down for like a 30-minute board and then it disconnects. That was always like the fear with online Mario Party, that you like, especially if you do it with strangers. Imagine like you're halfway through a board with a stranger and they just quit halfway through.
I would always just imagine that a CPU would take over.
Yeah, it's true. But it would just be still annoying because like it's different in, like a fighting game or like a shooter where like matches are super short. But like if you're playing online, you don't want to disconnect like that. But either way, it was really smooth. Being able to actually play like legitimately is super fun. And yeah, it's my theory was that it's either a test for like what like a new one they're dropping this year, or the one like that they're planning is like maybe internally delayed, or they want a bit more time, so like, okay, let's put the online that we figured out into this until we roll out the next one. We'll see at E3. I think we'll know.
Yeah, I think we will. I definitely think we'll see at E3. Speaking of E3, a couple other companies said that they're going to be joining E3 this year, adding to that list of companies. Let me actually pull this up real quick because I wasn't planning on talking about it.
Before you do
One of
that,
them pulled out.
Konami, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
Konami.
right.
Who gives a fuck about Konami? For E3, isn't Nintendo supposed to be doing something soon with like a meeting?
They are. Yeah. So they will be doing something around E3 time. There's also an assumption, because this happens literally every year before E3, the week before E3, that there will be a Pokemon Direct before that as well. Probably with more information on both Diamond and Pearl and on Arceus. And
Wait,
also,
Unite? That's crazy.
What the fuck is Pokemon?
Wait. Where the fuck did we get to? We went from 0 to Pokemon Direct in like 2 seconds. What the fuck just happened?
well, no. So every E3, prior to E3, the week before E3,
there's always
Pokemon always does the Pokemon Direct.
Yeah,
so we were
yeah.
saying that there's going to be something Pokemon related the week before with Diamond and Pearl coming out and with Arceus and stuff. And we already know about the Detective Pikachu thing as well that's still in the works. If it is still in the works.
Sleep? What about Pokemon Sleep?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
never happening.
The other
Dead,
thing I'm
bro.
thinking they might do, because it sold relatively well, is Mystery Dungeon. I think they might do another Mystery Dungeon game in that engine.
I think that's a no-brainer because I'll be honest, I feel like remaking games, especially like Mystery Dungeon, especially now that they have the assets basically done, takes no effort. So
Right.
they could probably pump that out quick.
How did the red and blue on the Switch do? How did that perform?
What?
Red and blue on this. Oh, you mean Let's
Yeah,
Go?
red Mystery Dungeon and blue Mystery Dungeon.
They sold
oh,
like
pretty
3
well.
million.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Which is
it's
significantly
just,
higher than I think any of the other Mystery Dungeon games ever. So
it's outsold every Mystery Dungeon game.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's
That
something
also-
I wanted to say, but I forgot.
well, I want to say real quick while you're
wait.
thinking of that. Oh, go ahead.
No, wait, you go ahead. I don't know what's going on with me today.
No, it's okay. I'm the same way. Believe me, I'm okay. I forgot that Kushala was even a monster in Monster Hunter, so we're all good. Oh shit! Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. Well, what I was gonna say.
Hold on.
I was gonna say was
Oh.
Pokemon. I think the reason Pokemon Sleep is delayed, isn't it? Isn't it coming with like a peripheral?
Bro, you're asking that like we even remember
I
anything
feel like that's
about
not
that shit.
going to
bro.
happen.
Pokeball.
Yeah,
feel
isn't
like
it coming
not
with a
happening.
peripheral, and then
I feel
COVID?
like that went the way of that Nintendo Heart sensor. It's just not coming.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna get
Yeah,
it.
but
Now,
the
I remember, by
Nintendo
the
Heart
way-
sensor, I'm pretty sure they said like that it's not. I don't think that they had any plans of straight up dropping it anytime soon. Pokemon Sleep, they had a whole trailer.
I do remember what I was going to say, because Viren brought it up earlier with the sales of the original Pokemon Snap. In the first 24 hours, when the first Pokemon Snap came out, which was during the peak of Pokemania, new Pokemon Snap has already outsold the original Pokemon Snap. So, yeah, so I am very
Oh, of
curious
course.
to see like what's going to end up happening and how much this game is going to sell, because I do think if this ends up selling a lot more than say something like a Mystery Dungeon or some of the other spin-offs that come out, I could totally see them using this as an excuse to sort of revitalize this, because especially if they're passing
think
it
they
off to
should.
Namco, they totally should. I mean, this is obviously a sub-series people care about.
Like, I think that they should just use their fucking infinite money, get a bunch of different like quality developers. Like, I don't like Bandai, but obviously they know what they're doing with Pokemon Snap, so that's okay. And have them just work on spin-offs while we wait for the next game. I think people would care less about the downtime between games if the spin-offs were actually fucking good again.
Agreed.
Also, I hope like either free or I don't even care. Make a season pass. Like add new shit to Pokemon Snap. Like add new Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I
add
think
new-
they should definitely.
Now this is all
They should do
assuming.
I
DLC,
definitely
yeah.
think they should add new areas.
This is all
Yeah,
assuming
yeah.
they care
Yeah.
about
so
this
easy
shit,
to
though.
do. Like new areas,
Wait,
new
what,
Pokemon.
I said this is all assuming they even care about that.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
free
Wait.
money.
It'd be nice if they
I'd be
did.
shocked.
Hey, they give
won't
Pokemon
do
extra
the
content.
DLC.
Did you
The only
say
reason
free money?
Pokemon
Like
has
they couldn't
content,
slap
though, is
Pokemon on
'cause that
literally
was like
anything and make free money?
The only reason Pokemon got updates, I think, was because it's a fighting game, and those are made for
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
updates,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I just hope they like add something because this game's like so fucking prone to it.
The biggest thing for me in Pokemon Snap is they got rid of the fucking gas ball that pisses Pokemon off.
Right.
Oh, the
yeah,
Pester
yeah.
Ball. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And if they
That'd
they
be
need
nice.
that like a 2x speed, just like if they had a 2x speed, it'd be perfect for like. when
There's
you-
the thing late game you
really?
unlock that likes to drive
Oh.
faster.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where you are in the game right now, but you do get turbo eventually.
Okay, good. Thank God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now it's perfect.
interesting.
I was very happy when they came up too. Yeah, because I wanted to speed through levels to get a certain shot and then be done. Yeah, but back to the E3 stuff that we kind of went off on a tangent again. But yeah, Konami is not going to be present at this E3. Not that it mattered. It's like I don't know what they were going to announce anyway.
If they were going to show something, the only thing they have to show is like it'd be Yu-Gi-Oh something. So
Here is another Duel Links expansion.
They got
Please
Mario
enjoy.
I was
coming
thinking
out.
maybe.
That won't be
Maybe they would do like a new Castlevania, or maybe they would do like something regarding Silent Hill, because there was a rumor about Sony Silent Hill on PS5 a while ago. So I thought maybe something like that would be there.
The other
But
rumor was that like
Who is
Blue
joining,
Point
though?
was remaking Metal Gear.
so the list of people that are joining, we know for a fact that Microsoft and Nintendo will both be there. We know that Electronic Arts is going to be there as well. That was a company that mentioned that they're going to be there. Other companies that we know are going to be there, Sega is going to be there. We're assuming that's going to be the Sonic reveal.
Speaking of Sonic,
I
wait, we
assume
can tie
nothing.
this out. We can tie this up. There's Sonic news today.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well, what is the Sonic news?
All right, so for better or worse, depends, who you ask. So basically, they had like one of their like ads for the 30th anniversary, where it said celebrating Sonic's 30th anniversary in 2021, over $1 billion in franchise revenue to date, #1 video game movie of all time, and then on the bottom it says games, movies, animations, mobile partnerships, and more in 2022.
Well, we've seen images from the set of the new Sonic movie with Knuckles in it too, and
No,
it
yeah,
looks really cool.
Yeah, but
Well,
it says games, partnerships, and more in 2022. So
I think it says like continuing into 2022 or something like that.
it doesn't say that. It just says games, movies, animations, mobiles, partnerships, and more in 2022. Now, again, that doesn't mean there's nothing this year, but like that doesn't necessarily imply. That doesn't sound confident to not right away say games planned for 2021.
The thing is, this is the 30th anniversary. No matter what happens, they should drop something. They're crazy if they don't.
I really think but like,
I'm sure they will.
yeah, based on this, I feel like the big event game is like next year, and this year we'll get like the remasters and maybe like a smaller, or maybe
Honestly,
like a 2D thing.
I don't think so. I think there's a high chance, hell or high water, knowing Sega, they might just dump the game out just to get it out this year.
I
Like,
don't mind that. It's just
I
weird.
don't
that this thing
think
would say,
they're going to delay it to the next year. I think the 2022 thing is more about the film, the Sonic movie 2.
I hope so, because next year is the show, the movie. Yeah, that's it. The show and the movie. Yeah, because it says games, movies, animation, mobile partnerships, and more in 2022.
Yep.
Again, so like doesn't mean we just don't know, but it does throw like it's a question mark. It's a question.
But the question mark, we don't know what Bethesda is going to be showing at the show. We're assuming they're going to be showing Starfield, but they are also confirmed for E3. We know Microsoft is going to be there most likely with Halo Infinite. That's going to be their big winter game this year.
That's still, it's crazy to be that game is not out yet.
Well, Halo Infinite, apparently they teased like glorious plans for summer. So the assumption is that like a demo or a beta or something is going to come out in summer.
When you mentioned it, I just remember that was supposed to be a launch title.
Yeah,
It's not out yet.
that'll be the big E3 title.
Yep. Square is also confirmed to be present at E3 this year, and more likely than not, I think we're going to see a lot of Final Fantasy 16. I think the game is probably coming out a lot sooner than people expect. I don't know necessarily if it's going to be like an end of the year type game, but I could maybe see like a March release early next year.
I don't think it's coming out this year.
I don't think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I think a big blowout E3 presentation thing showing off the gameplay is most likely going to happen.
I think we're gonna see a what was that shit called again? What was that? 17 or 17? Jesus Christ, the fifth. What am I saying? Seven. What was that new expansion?
Oh, Intergrade.
Intergrade. that's
Intergrade.
it.
Well, Intergrade's coming out like next month,
That
isn't it?
comes out, I think it comes out like 2 days before E3.
thought it
Final
came out in
Fantasy
July.
7 Intergrade release date comes out
right?
April 10th.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
April
Right
10th.
before
Oh
E3,
my
April
so they
10th.
don't even have to.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. No.
You
April
wanna
10th
read
is
that
when the
again?
first one came out. Yeah, I'm going to read that again. That was Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I'm like, April
I
10th
think
has
it's
already happened.
June 12th.
June 10th, excuse
Yeah,
me.
so it's
June
gonna be
10th.
right
Yeah.
before E3. So in a good
Yeah.
way, they don't have to show it at E3.
They'll probably show a trailer or something to let you know it's
they
out.
will.
Yeah, for sure.
There's that
that's-
other game, right? That looks, I can't remember what to describe it to, but it was like that tech demo they showed in Unreal Engine 5 with the girl running around. That was Square Enix,
Althea,
right?
Didn't
Yes.
they rename it?
Oh yeah, Althea looks really good.
They
So I feel like
renamed
we
it to
might
something
see
really
that.
stupid. Chat, someone knows it, bro. Forspoken? Is that it? I think they renamed it Forspoken.
That sounds right.
Yeah, they did. They renamed it Forspoken. Yeah, it's really bad. I wish it was just Althea.
But so far, it looks like those are the companies that are confirmed. But I mean, they're like major ones with a lot of information.
Yeah.
And I feel like most of us are probably just here for Nintendo.
Information. Halo Infinite. Oh my god!
That's pretty amazing.
I think that's
Wow.
gonna be the big E3 thing.
First, that was the
That or
sad
whatever
Halo
Nintendo
Infinite?
was.
There's a lot about Infinite we don't know, so they
Yeah.
could announce
They
a
gonna
bunch,
pull up
which
the
is crazy.
E3.
Again,
The last
that
time-
game
They
is
gonna
the
pull
last
up the
time that we
E3 and
saw
announce it
Halo
delayed.
Infinite, I do feel it's like a weird situation because a lot of people were not happy with the way that it looked the first time it came out. So I think they have to do sort of like a lot of
They
good
have been doing a
PR
lot.
and show off
They
some great
changed
stuff.
up the graphics like almost completely. Like you look
Yeah,
at screenshots
yeah.
they've showed, it looks like insane now.
Oh, there also is, someone mentioned there is one other company I didn't mention that's going to be at E3. That is Bandai Namco, has also been confirmed. I mean, I feel like Elden Ring has to be shown off finally. It's been so long.
It's dead.
I don't
Are
think
they
it is,
are they
man.
publishing that?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the publisher.
I'm trying to think what else they could show because it seems like Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur is still going.
I think
Tales of
Tekken 7's
Arise
about to
will
be on
probably
its
have
way
a
out.
remake.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot
feel,
about that. Tales
I feel
game.
very strongly there will be a One Piece game. Just because this is like a pretty big milestone year for One Piece. We're reaching the end of Wano.
Yeah,
I feel
because
like
I started it and I need to play a new game.
Dragon
That
Ball
too.
2 could be a game because it's. I
Hey,
think we haven't.
we can just bring back.
well, Dragon Ball, we know for sure Dragon Ball is coming to Switch. That already got leaked.
Oh yeah,
So they're bringing the game that
But
came
there
out
could-
last. What was it called?
Kakarot.
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 Kakarot
That's
would
right.
live stream. I mean, they don't have to, but they could.
Yeah, but that's gonna be coming.
Bro, that shit is so.
That's pretty much it
I
for.
really don't like how every game comes out fucking 8 months later on Switch. That shit is so whack. I never
Yeah.
cared
Well,
that much.
obviously, the main reason they do that, I'm sure, is because they want to get people to double dip. Where they're going to go,
Oh,
okay,
of
well, if we're
course,
going to buy
but-
this on one console, I want to have it on the one that I can take on the go, or it's a Nintendo thing or whatever.
No,
and so
I
they
get
only
it,
buy
it's just
one.
weird.
But then they're like, you know what? If we release it on the home consoles and then they get the Switch one later, it'll be enough to bring people to go buy it. Which is why, I mean, that's like Activision's whole thing with all the Spyro and Crash games. You know damn well those games are coming to Switch whenever they get announced. It's just like, for whatever reason, probably that
I
reason,
think they
they
just cut a
wait 6
deal with
months.
Sony. No, they cut a deal with Sony because when they drop on Switch, they drop on every other console too. They just went to PlayStation first.
Except for no, because Tony Hawk was on everything.
No, I'm talking about Spyro and Crash.
Oh yeah, it's Spyro Crash. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. Crash 4 wasn't it? No, Crash 4. Oh yeah, no, Crash 4 released on Xbox and PlayStation.
Well,
I'm
now that
talking
we're
about
on the
remix,
we're on the topic
where they
of
first
Sony,
brought them out.
Yeah, Insane Trilogy.
there was while you guys were talking about Sony, there was a state of play. So if we want to talk about that, I didn't watch this, so someone else has to take this
I feel
one.
like a lot of people also didn't.
It was literally.
Ratchet only one.
Yeah, it was basically Ratchet and Among Us
Oh,
coming to PlayStation.
okay. So
Yeah.
that was it then.
Yeah,
Ratchet
it was.
was
It was
phenomenal.
Ratchet
Ratchet
That game.
would be one of the best looking games on the PS5.
insane.
That game is one of the only games that I've seen that has made me think, yeah, this is very clearly a PS5 game.
Yeah,
This-
it,
Not
future
an
of
upgraded
gaming.
PS4
game. It's very
a
impressive.
PS5 game.
it looks unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's just amazing seeing all like the little things flying in the background, all the spaceships and the lights, and
Yeah.
it is a visual masterpiece.
But not only that, just like
Oh, wait a minute.
technically, the
The whole
technicality of it.
yeah, just the whole like the levels loading, like you do the
Yeah.
whole dimensional pull thing, and a whole different level is just there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They're like really, they're going all in like with that game. It's like because I think it's like one of the only like big PS5 only games. Because even like Spider-Man Miles Morales was like PS4, PS5. Even the Horizon game that's coming out is PS4, PS5. So the fact that this one is PS5 only, like you could just tell, it looks insane.
The thing I was going to bring up, if you heard me go, oh my God, I just forgot. There was actually a really huge piece of Sony news that happened in the 2 weeks since we've done a show that is related to the PS5, and it's not Ratchet and Clank, and it wasn't in this state of play. Apparently, they are remaking The Last of Us.
Oh,
Already.
Oh, right.
They're remaking The Last of Us prior to making another
Oh my
Last of Us game. They're going to just
Yeah.
remake that. Now,
They are,
No. The next Last of Us is technically in the works right now. It's just
Yeah.
like pre-production.
well, no, what do you mean? They're grabbing studios. So like they shuttered Sega Japan. The Sega, sorry,
Right.
they shuttered Sony Japan.
Sony Japan. I know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, that went dark. And then they shuttered them, and then they're putting people, instead of making new IPs and games, on Last of Us because they're just trying to make. They're trying to. It's like Sony and other AAA's are trying to push their guaranteed successes rather than trying new things. Like Activision, Blizzard's doing the same thing. They put Vivendi games on helping Blizzard.
Oh
and,
no, Toys for Bob.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they-
That's right.
they-
Yeah.
Oh no.
And that
Everyone
that
just fucking.
sucks.
That was bro. First we lost because first it was what it was earlier this year. Yeah, we found out Vicarious Visions.
Like, here's like that.
Yeah, Insane Trilogy are pushed on Diablo. Now we get Toys for Bob who made Crash 4 pushed on Call of Duty. Come on.
To be fair, all the Activision teams are Call of Duty teams now. Every single one of them. So it's not like, you know.
It's like they are now.
It just sucks
Yeah.
because like there are some studios at these AAA companies that are still making very good games, either remaking old
yeah.
games or just making cool new stuff, and they sell. They're selling, right? That's the thing. But at the same time, they're still like, well, we just like COD, so screw your work. Go make that, and then you just lose those characters, and they just
Well,
languish
it's
away.
because COD is outselling all of those games by a large margin.
I know. I mean, I get that, but my point is, it's unfortunate that AAA studios value that more than maybe like delaying the next COD. Not even delaying it, but like they had 3 studios working on COD year in year out. Why do you need another one?
Apparently, like especially like apparently this year's COD, apparently like in development, apparently it's so bad right now that they're almost thinking about like delaying it and putting out a remaster. Like apparently it's like that like in bad shape right now, and that's why they're getting all these teams to go on support and help it out.
A
which
lot
is-
of Call of Duty's development cycle stuff has been in shambles since one of their like head
yeah, it was
leads left. I forget what his
yeah.
name was, but ever since he left, they've been like running around like chickens with their head cut off.
Yeah. That is a shame because there were a lot of really talented developers there. So, and that's the other. Wait a minute,
Are we talking
Mike.
Jeff?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you want to
Jeff
take this
Gone?
one? Go ahead, please. Yes.
Yeah, Jeff Kaplan, the lead director on Overwatch, has left Blizzard after what, 20, 25 years?
20-some years. Yep.
Yeah, he's been there for so long.
Being replaced by Aaron Keller, who, to be fair, has been alongside Jeff like his entire time there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a good choice, but it was just very odd considering like Overwatch 2 is coming out. There was obviously a lot of talk from him sort of defending the Overwatch 2 announcement at BlizzCon a couple years ago. Some of the things that happened with Overwatch. Yeah,
There has
a
to
very
be
bizarre thing.
It seems
Well,
like
I'm sure there was.
based off interviews with him, it seems like he's been pushing back against like the Activision takeover a lot.
Sure.
Bro, here's my conspiracy theory, right? He walked into a meeting and they were talking about loot boxes. And he was like, nah, we're not doing that shit no more. And then all the suits said, what? And he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then when he got back to his office, there was an email there saying either you quit or we fire you. That's what I think happened. He tried to get rid of these loot boxes, and they were like, "Fuck you talking about getting rid of these loot boxes?"
See, what's sad is you're not far off. Like Mike
you're probably
Morheim,
not.
there's like a rumor that went around that like when Overwatch's in development, he's like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna make a good esport, and that was basically led to him retiring.
Damn.
I would bet a large sum of money that I'm more right than wrong in my conspiracy there.
I would probably put a good amount of money on that too. Another thing, by the way, speaking of money, let's talk about Rockstar for a minute. This is another bit of news. Rockstar is also a company that is confirmed going to be at E3 this year, obviously developer of GTA and Red Dead. A lot of people are assuming that this might be finally the year they announced Grand Theft Auto 6, and that might be one of the other big E3 announcements.
I think
I don't even think so. No,
I think they're gonna remaster Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, that's the thing. They
We
already
know that
announced
already. They've
that.
already announced that.
They
Yeah,
haven't
it comes
shown
out.
it, so I think that's gonna be their focus this year. They're just gonna at E3 they're gonna show their big revamped like character models and all this stuff for console, and that's gonna be their big. They're gonna probably sell another 20 million units this year. They don't need GTA 6 yet.
GTA 5 going absolutely stupid right now.
Yeah, because everyone's
GTA
using
6 not
role
coming out
play.
for 3 years, bro.
Oh, that's right. The role playing stuff. Yeah,
Everyone's
what is
using
that
role
about?
play.
It's
That's
just,
it's a huge popular.
People are using it like Second Life, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Weird. We went through the Rockstar thing. We talked about the E3 news. We talked state of play a little bit. I mean, really, that's pretty much it this week in terms of news. I can't think of like any other major thing. We talked about Pokemon Snap. We talked about Monster Hunter. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Did we miss?
nope.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I should have done the transition there. This is it. I'm sleeping today. We were talking about Red Dead Redemption and Rockstar. Zeph, there was a weird thing that happened last week. I don't know if you're still here, Zeph. If you are, please unmute microphones so you could tell me about this and talk to people about this. There's apparently somebody who has correctly guessed on Twitter every single Smash Brothers package, update, DLC, costume, who has stated that the next wave will include a Dovahkiin Mii costume, Dovahkiin obviously including, the guy from Skyrim, and that the final DLC fighters for this pass would be Dante from Devil May Cry and Arthur from Red Dead.
I unironically want that.
Just
So
spoiled
what is
everybody.
the story here? Like
Crazy.
how did someone find this Twitter account? How is this guy correct constantly?
So I don't know. They just tweet before things happen, and then they happen. That's about it.
Now, is this potentially like a troll, or is this someone that like has gone out of their way to
Now,
give accurate information, or do you
Here's
think?
the thing
Yeah.
about this dude, because it's a random small account. What
Yeah.
he could do is he could have had his account on private,
Yeah.
made a bunch of guesses. After the character is announced, delete the tweets where he's wrong.
Yeah. That's
Sure.
what people accuse like every Twitter of.
Bro, what kind of shit is
So
that?
that's what people think it is.
That sounds absolutely fucking stupid. To
Which
suggest
one?
or to actually do. Both. If somebody
But
did
they
that, that's
basically-
fucking dumb. and
they
that's
tweet-
assuming they did that is dumb.
Bro, you'd be shocked what people do for fucking clout.
They
and to be on
did
some
it for
website.
Sephiroth and for Pyramithra, so. And I think maybe before that even. I just didn't keep up with them since before that.
They guessed it correctly, or they did.
I gotta
the
get off
prior-
Twitter.
They tweeted like tomorrow Game Awards with a picture of Sephiroth, and then they tweeted some shit with Pyra and Mithra, and then that happened. I mean, like I unironically want like a super, not Snake. He doesn't count. He's still cartoony.
Right.
Same with Bayonetta. I want one of those real ass like.
Just like a guy.
You just want a guy.
Kind of
Arthur
Morgan.
Just
Morgan.
random-
I just want a
Just a
dude in
random guy.
Smash.
A dude with a gun.
Bro,
I'd be interesting to see what
Red Dead
Sakurai would
Redemption
do with
character's
a
not being it.
cowboy.
That sounds
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and also he did mention
Yeah,
it.
he
There
had
was
the
a whole
broken
article
command
about
grab
Red
in the whole
Dead.
game. Fuck that.
Didn't Sakurai say he liked Red Dead?
Yeah, Sakurai said
Yeah,
he liked Red
exactly.
Dead.
He did. He did a whole bunch of columns about it. Yeah. And I guess, I mean, we've seen now that you can include characters from games that aren't on Nintendo platforms. So if they want to do something,
Oh, we
balls
don't
to the
even
wall
have a
crazy,
big Sony. Like we have Cloud, that's it. But like we
Yeah.
don't have like, because Cloud's, I think it's like still JRPG,
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
like small genre, not like I'm not saying FF7 small by any means. It's just not like
Sure.
The Last of Us or
Sure.
shit like that.
That would really be crazy though if we end up getting a Arthur.
Arthur, God.
Imagine him like running around on a horse, and then you could drop the horse like Wario drops his
I don't-
bicycle.
Yeah,
Steals
he's gonna have, if he's in, bro, he's gonna have a really broken grab because of Last.
Oh,
of
I'm
Us.
sure. I'm sure.
Okay, but we're not gonna act like if Dante gets in the game, he has to be the best character. He has to be.
That's what you think until they add just some dude with the gun.
Like just think about the shit that Dante does in every game, and think about it's basically just it's gonna be a better Bayonetta. That's what he's gonna be, because he's gonna have a devil trigger.
They'll new to him some way. They'll do something
Of course.
Okay,
to make him like.
Pete,
They gotta have a side gauge somehow.
this gameplay, right? They're going to make a meter system or some sort of system where the more damage you do without getting hit will increase your combo.
They
And you'll
gotta
do
be
like
the
A,
foul
B,
bar.
C, D, all the way to triple S. And then eventually you'll be able to build up until you get Devil Trigger. And once you get Devil Trigger, it'll basically be Dante on crack cocaine. It'll just be one shot.
Yeah, if you miss one move, you're gonna have fucking 17 years of of recovery.
What's gonna happen is all of his moves are gonna do 0.3 damage, like every other Dante in every other game.
And they're gonna have like a million years of startup.
Yeah, it's gonna have main moves. But he'll have Helmbreaker, so it's fine.
But I'm like actually all for Arthur Morgan or any other.
The account Arthur from Red Dead, or was it just Arthur?
Sounds
like Arthur Morgan. Yeah.
Arthur Morgan sounds like that to me.
Is that the dude on the cover? Is that the dude on the cover?
Yeah.
That sounds like
second game. Yeah.
The main guy. Yeah.
I joked about wanting Joel in Smash for so long that I actually started wanting Joel in Smash. So this is the next best thing.
All right. Well, great. I think that is it for news.
Oh yeah. Wait. What's it called? Wait. You didn't because I know you like. I don't know who else likes Ace Attorney. I like Ace Attorney, but they're bringing the great Ace Attorney games. Let's go.
Didn't we talk about that last episode?
I don't think so.
I mean, those. I'm super excited for those games. I love Ace Attorney.
I've never
they
played
leaked a while ago, though. We knew we were going to get this.
Cool to get it.
And then I know we talked about it in the show. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for them. I love Ace Attorney. I think these games, the producers even said that like they're really, really proud of it. You know, it's like got the Japanese theming. I still think it's funny that they chose to keep Herlock Sholmes as the name of the detective, which is great. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Is Sherlock Holmes is that it's not a free to use thing, is it?
No, it's like it's like Zorro. It's like why they call Zorro Zolo in One Piece. Yeah, it's the thing.
Wait,
but I'm excited about it.
Use?
No, that's like an author invented that character, so it's
Roger. That's why they use ZOLO.
Yeah, that's why it's Zolo. Yeah,
that's why.
Some translation shit.
No, so what happened basically with Zoro?
Wait, Roger. Can you explain why the fuck they localized Jinbei to Jimbei?
A couple things. Yeah. So one,
that shit is so stupid.
Jimbei. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the Zoro one. The Zoro one was when they started localizing One Piece. Zoro was still under copyright. Like Zoro the Masked Swordsman was under copyright. So in order to avoid it, they called him Zolo instead of Zoro. What then happened is the copyright expired for Zoro, so now they are free to use Zoro if they so choose, but because there were already like 60 or 70 volumes that were published at the time, for like chronology's sake, they chose to stick with Zolo in the English translation. They could literally change it back at any time now, but they stuck with it in the first place because of the copyright thing. The Jinbei thing, I truly have no idea what they were thinking. I don't know what that like choice was. Jinbei is obviously a type of clothing in Japan, like you know, like Jinbei cloaks. I mean, they're even in Animal Crossing. They're called Jinbei. It's Jinbe. So I do not know why it's Jinbei. I think maybe it was like a Funimation thing. New intern. I really don't know. I have no idea why they localized it as that, but that is the official name in Funimation and on the Viz stuff. So I don't know why. But I always just use Jinbei. Don't worry about it. Jinbei and Zoro or Jinbei and Zoro. Don't call them Jinbei and Zoro or Zolo.
But somebody says Zolo, they were straight up watching dub or something.
Yeah. And then going back to the copyright thing, Dapper Spider in the chat is 100% correct. Sherlock, the character Sherlock, like because we have Sherlock, the show with Benedict Cumberbatch and a lot of stuff. Sherlock is public domain, but Sherlock's personality, like Sherlock with the personality, Sherlock Holmes, for example, is copywritten. So like, and it's been recently copywritten as well because like we had the Robert Downey Jr. movies, other things were utilizing Sherlock Holmes, and so that's why they couldn't use it. Yeah.
But there's an anime. There's a whole anime and manga where they just straight up just use all of their names.
They could have just licensed it.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a license thing, or they got the rights, or whatever. Yeah.
Especially because authors don't fuck around with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, specifically authors are. When you do anything like that, they come for you.
Not my boy Sherlock homie.
I'm gonna write a book with my main character named Perry Hodder.
And that might go stupid though. What
I'm pretty
My
sure
nigga
in
Juan
Japan,
Reese
they're
is
like,
go crazy.
I feel like they might be like exempt, because in Japan, I'm pretty sure that the Sherlock Holmes character is literally called Sherlock Holmes, or whatever. I don't know. I
Yeah,
might
it's
be wrong.
probably an English thing.
It's the same thing like
Well, it's like Zorro.
Which
I mean,
game
yeah,
was it?
exactly.
Like, oh no, Zorro, and there was a game that they were. I think it's Mother. I know Mother 3 is one of them. There was another game where they changed the music to when it came over here because they were worried about copyrighted or stuff. Or no, Mega
Did
Man.
that
Mega
from
Man.
Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
Yeah, that's another big Capcom.
Oh,
and
that's
Mega
right.
Man-
That's right. That's
I,
right.
I think it was one of the Mega Man X games. Like one of the monsters were named Axel. Like they were talking about Guns N' Roses,
AXL?
and they
Yeah.
renamed all of them.
Yeah.
You mentioned Mother 3. This is actually a small thing that happened since the last show. Did we talk about Reggie's like troll post about Mother 3?
Oh my god. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, Terry
I
Crews
guess
being like
Twitch-
local at Mother 3.
Yeah. So Twitch tweeted out, "What's the oldest game in your library that remains unplayed?" And Reggie tweets out Mother 3's English version. Every time I think it's time to play it, I get trolled and decide to put it off. Maybe I'll fire it up this week.
messed
That got
up.
a lot of people angry for about a week and a half. And then Terry Crews then tweets out in all caps, "Localized Mother 3." I don't know.
I think he
What,
tweeted
spurred
it
that?
because there's that whole community of YouTube.
There's a
editors.
collab thing that he tweeted out
Yeah.
as well. An edit of him in Mother 3 and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hilarious.
So I think
And then,
that
like-
had some influence on him.
Yeah, and then like 2 days later, Sakurai and his last night in his night tweet puts a picture of Lucas.
Lucas?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's Luke.
And,
Dude, they're just fucking with everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not ever gonna happen, so no one ever get your hopes up ever. But it'd be fucking crazy if they announced like a claymation remake at E3
Oh my
or something.
god, I would lose my mind. There
I think,
actually
like, I
was.
think
Did
that
you
would
watch the
legitimately
Curiomatic
break
video?
for a bit. What?
Did you
what?
see the Did you see the Curiomatic video of Mother
No.
3 with claymation? All right, I'm gonna link
Is
this.
it of Wes's dance?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, I see that.
That was
it
great.
is amazing. It is
That was
so
very
well
good.
done. Yeah, type in like West Dance Mother 3 HD remake, and you will find this. It's like you said, it looks like claymation, and it's just beautiful. I wish it was real.
Obviously, we're never gonna get a new Mother, so I think remaking any of them would be a good idea.
I still 100% believe that at some point in our lifetimes, I do think we will get a new Mother game. And I truly believe they will hire Toby Fox to do it. I think Toby Fox is going to make a Mother game before our lifetimes are over. I
That'd
really
be a
truly believe
crazy
that.
ass.
That sounds
Could
like
you
cap.
imagine
Because-
being Toby
well,
Fox?
yeah,
That
Or,
sounds like
Mother
cap.
4.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Nintendo.
Why
vouchers.
are we lying today?
He's got Nintendo vouchers
What
for him
the
now.
fuck?
Sans is in Smash Brothers. He's close friends with Sakurai. He's talked on multiple occasions about like how much. I mean, it was clear. I mean, Undertale started as like an Earthbound mod, so it's not.
He composed the
crazy
song
right
for
now?
Pokemon. He composed the song
Yeah,
for
but
Pokemon.
they asked him to compose a song.
Yeah, that's right. He composed a song for Pokemon. That's right. So at this point,
What does this
I think,
mean?
like-
That doesn't mean anything though.
well, I don't know if they wanted to
What
redo.
is that?
If they wanted to
gotta be
redo the Mother
that's gotta be
franchise,
the
and
single
Itoy
most
doesn't want to make
ridiculous
one,
sentence I've ever
and
heard.
Itoy's
wait,
like,
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
not going to make another Mother game.
A more logical, I think, a thing would be a remake that he headed, because like Nintendo
see
has
that, too.
recently
Yeah.
shown that they're not scared of giving indie developers their IPs now, because they
Sure.
gave that one developer fucking Zelda, which is like
Right.
unbelievable.
Right,
So
Kids of Hyrule, right?
yeah, so I could see, I don't know, like maybe not making a whole new game, but like remaking Earthbound or something.
Something. I think he's doing something Earthbound related.
Like,
I
it's
really
just
truly
weird.
do.
How is
He's still working
why
on
is
it.
Pokemon not on
They'd have to
anyone?
go do stuff with what's his name, Shigesato Itoi. Doesn't he?
Yeah, right. Well,
have, like,
Itoy
weird
doesn't want
rights
to make
over
one.
it?
Yeah. So Itoy's like, I don't really want to make another one, but he loves
Straight
the
up told
franchise.
fans to do it.
Yeah. So like Hobonichi, his company, like they make special Earthbound merchandise every single year. Like he still really likes it, but he just doesn't want to make one. But Nintendo obviously can get the rights to any Earthbound stuff from him whenever they want. Like his name is there on Smash Brothers and
that's
everything like
always
that
a
for
weird,
Lucas and Ness. So
It's always a weird argument to me is when people do say like I wasn't trying to argue it, but some people do is like they have to get the rights. Like how much money do you think
Yeah, but-
Nintendo has?
And it's also not the kind of thing where I think they have to get the rights is an argument maybe for some Smash characters with like companies that aren't necessarily Nintendo related, but like Itoi has a good relationship with Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if they reached out and they were like, we want to do some Earthbound thing, he'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not going to make another one. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would literally be the discussion. I don't think it would be, no, you're not allowed to make one. It would be, well, I'm not going to make one, so go ahead.
Fucking, like businessman type of dude.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm going to get money from this because it's under my name, and I'm not going to make one, so go do what you want to do.
What I'm surprised about is that Nintendo has seen how strong the influence of their consumers' wants are, like especially with even like now Pokemon Snap,
Sure,
with how many people would wanting Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they haven't seen the huge online presence already. They probably have seen it, but they haven't done anything about it with Mother 3. And I'm sure that there would be such an uproar on Twitter or any social media platform about how Nintendo has brought back the Mother series. I feel like that would do very well still.
The problem though is that they would most definitely destroy the localization, and then the fans would not be singing the same song because the story will be fucking like totally different.
Why do you think they would destroy the localization? That
the gypsies trying to keep shit. It's definitely not. I don't think it's like an E10 game. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh, you mean Mother 3? I thought you mean like future Mother games. Oh yeah.
No, I'm talking
well, there is.
3.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, well, they would have to change a lot of stuff nowadays. Sure,
Everything
of course.
would be different.
Yeah. Sure. No, I thought you meant the franchise like moving forward. I'm like, well, no, there's good people working at Nintendo. They can make a new Mother.
If you really want to play Mother 3, you can with the best possible translation. You can even buy a cart.
Yeah.
But obviously, like an official release would be awesome. It would just be so different and not nearly as good as the current fan translation.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys want to wrap it up there? I think that's pretty much good. Or do you want to do viewer questions, or do you just want to wrap it up? Have a nice little 1 hour show.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Cool. There's a lot of stuff coming as well. I really thought some things were going to get announced this past week, and that didn't end up happening. So we just moved it to Monday. But
there's
that's what it is.
Well, we know we're ending. There's
go ahead.
There's a rumor of Zelda stuff happening very soon.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm assuming that's what you heard about.
Nope. But that's a-okay.
Has anyone played the new Nier or Returnal yet? I haven't played either. But
I've been waiting because the PC port sucks balls.
Yeah, I'm a little bit into Nier.
I have the same.
I've been watching Max play Returnal.
Same.
Nier's great.
I don't own a PS5.
Hey, honestly, you still kind of don't need one yet. You don't need one yet. Wait till God of War. God of War is going to come out, then you get a PS5.
Definitely Final Fantasy and Ratchet.
Oh, Final Fantasy as well. Oh, Ratchet.
Yeah,
When is Ratchet?
those are the two that make me want to get the
I've
system.
been hearing things about that Returnal game though.
Well, yeah, the thing that makes me interested about it is it looks very Metroid Prime inspired from what I've seen.
Like roguelike Metroid. In a lot of ways.
Which is cool.
The only reason why I won't play it is because runs are 2 to 3 hours. Miss me with that.
And you can't save.
And you can't. It's a run. Like imagine if Hades run took 2 to 3 hours. Miss me with that.
Oh, that I didn't know it's like a runner like that. I thought it was like a long adventure game.
No, it's a roguelike.
It's a rogue.
Oh. Weird.
Never mind, that changes everything. I thought it was
No, bro.
it was also a long adventure game.
No, it's a roguelike. There is a whole overarching story, so it's a triple A game, but it's a roguelike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like the Hades thing, or like when you die, you're getting more story.
I just thought it was gonna be like,
yeah, just like a regular
Dead Space.
action.
Not that, yeah. Okay, anyway, I didn't mean to fucking stop the episode from ending for 10 minutes.
I actually didn't. I genuinely didn't realize it's the kind of thing where if you die, you get more story out of it. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's literally like a space roguelike.
Space Hades.
Yes, but worse.
Well, I should mention the title. Space Hades sounds fucking.
Take that back. Don't you dare compare the two.
But that actually sounds cool, Space Hades.
No, that's kind
I'd play Space Hades.
I'm playing Knockout City in 2 weeks.
Spades.
Is Knockout City the goddamn dodgeball game?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna? I mean this genuinely. I want to ask you this, Tito. Do you genuinely think it's a game you're gonna see yourself like playing a bunch, or do you think it's something that you're excited to play? You're gonna play it for a week and then drop it.
I put 30 hours into both demos.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
but
really like it.
It's very good. It's very good.
So I could you just like tell me why you like it so much? Like, what is it about it that keeps you coming back for more time and time again?
It's the movements. It's one of the most responsive games of any kind I've played. Like, it's as responsive as Hades. So in term, and the movement is sick. The art design's like whatever. Who cares? And like the thing about it is that I like the most is that you can play team or solo, and for me, I have just as much fun either way. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm really good at it, so that also helps. Like, I like it more because I'm very good at it as well. So if I was trash, I would like it less. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't also like it because I'm good at it. I'm not gonna do that.
That makes sense. Well, cool. All right.
But it's good. No, I know from talking to people that game might hover like the not in terms of breadth, but like the space of like quasi competitive that Fall Guys had. Like, it's not competitive, it's not an esport, but it's like not casual either. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
I get what you mean.
Party style.
So,
whatever happened to what was the bubblegum baton game?
Ninjala, it's still there.
Ninjala?
Is it good?
No.
I mean, I've never played it, but
The demo was garbage. I remember we talked about that last year and how bad it was.
I still get newsletters because I did a sponsorship thing with them for
Everything
Teppen, and
in that game comes down to rock paper scissors. Like
bad.
it's just bad. It feels like shit to move around. It's just bad.
so they got a Monster Hunter crossover though, so you know that's something.
It's true, they
Speaking
did.
of
They
Monster
did.
Hunter crossover, I want like another Final Fantasy one for Rise.
Yeah, actually, I
That'd
would
be
love
cool.
to see Behemoth and Rise. That'd be sick.
That would be really cool.
In 14.
Oh man,
That also would be cool.
14 would be sick. Yeah, I want that. I want that more than Behemoth.
Because the Rathalos fight in 14 is literally you stop playing Final Fantasy and you start playing Monster Hunter. So
That's
it would
pretty
be
cool. All right.
Cool.
That is the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can find us every other week here. Well, sometimes, but mostly every other week here on Shofu's Twitch channel. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. No matter what, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, wait, are you?
We're not back in 2 weeks. Roger has to.
I say that because
No.
if something happens to get announced, like something massive in the next week, say,
Okay.
then we're not going to do one in the next week. We're going to do it in 2 weeks. So, like, wait for it.
Okay, but if we don't do one in 2 weeks, I'm gonna still hold you accountable. I'm gonna make you
That's
do
fair.
something.
That's fair. That's fair.
So if we don't do one in 2 weeks,
Huh?
you have to sing the One Piece 4Kids
Rap.
thing and
Okay.
post it on YouTube.
Awesome. I'll do it.
you also have to
I'll
do it
do
in cosplay.
Easy.
Yeah, you also have to dress up as Buggy and do it.
I don't have a buggy outfit.
Okay,
but I
well, you
have-
better make sure that you keep to your word.
Well, I don't have a buggy outfit.
All right, fine.
So.
Then dress as
We better be
Usopp.
live. We better be live in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
you have to do a Usopp cosplay.
Yeah,
All right,
pretty
we'll be live in
much
2 weeks
in
then.
2 weeks.
I'm gonna pray we're live in 2 weeks. All right, man.
Yeah, all right.
All right, finally. Now we can say how we really feel.
About?
I don't know.
I agree.
I gotta run, so I'll catch you guys later.
You gotta
You're running nowhere.
See you later, McDarrith.
Kevin, there.
Am I going? I have a raid and WoW, so
Hey, just go. Hurry up.
It's the opposite of running. He's sitting down. Can't believe it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't talking about the Zelda stuff. I wasn't.
Yeah,
talking
but
about
it-
You guys talking about One Piece for a bit?
Yeah, we did.
We
Hey,
did for a
so we
little
gotta
bit.
get Adam off the podcast. He's an Akainu enjoyer, so he's a
Bro,
cop.
all I said was his attack looked cool, bro.
You said he's cool.
I did not say. I said his attacks look cool. That's what I
No.
got
To be
to
honest, I did that. I did
what
that
I
promotional
meant.
thing with Chueisha like a week and a half ago, where we were talking about like the characters, and we had mentioned on it. They asked like, "Does anybody like Akainu?" And this was like an official Japanese thing, and all of us were like, "No, we hate Akainu. He sucks." And the comment section was going wild. There were so many people who were like, you cannot disrespect Akainu. Akainu is a beast. They were talking about him like he was a real person.
How do you say his
and
name?
They were like,
Akainu? I've never watched the anime.
Oh yeah. So Aka is red and Inu is dog. So it's
Inu. The fuck am I?
Yeah, Akainu. Yeah. Aka the color and Inu the dog, because they're all named like red dog, blue pheasant, yellow monkey. Like that's like Kizaru, Aokiji. That's what their names come from. Fujitora is purple tiger. You know, all that kind of stuff. So.
Okay, but Roger, look at this. Look at this other tier list I posted.
Let me see this.
And this one is in order.
Talking about the drip tier list?
Yeah.
Where is this? I don't see it.
It's just horrible.
Underneath the it's underneath the fucking One Piece one.
Oh, Pokemon protagonist. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me look at this.
You got Chicken Hat Girl in top tier.
May is up there. I agree with May. Completely agree. I agree with. Is that Hilda from Black and White 2? I agree.
Yeah.
Because bro, she got the whole outfit. She got the vest on too. She got the bracelet. She got the.
I cannot stand Pokemon Masters.
She got the chicken hat, bro.
Rosa's a good choice. Why is Rosa in good enough and the Alola girl up in the top? She shouldn't be.
The Gen 3 outfit looks cool.
What's because Rosa is wearing like a tutu, a skirt thing, but with like these long ass leggings, but she's also wearing like no socks.
No, Platinum Dawn is really that outfit is good. That's a cool looking outfit.
Which one? Platinum Dawn, the one
Platinum Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's good. Yeah, it's like.
Why is Serena in good enough? Why is Serena below Chicken Hat Girl?
Yeah, Serena's like the fashion icon.
Bro,
yeah, right. And she's below Chicken Hat Girl?
Serena got her hat is huge. Why is her hat that big?
Serena's the coolest, bro.
She got a big
She
ass
got a lot of hat. She needs to cover her whole head.
Bro, she got a noggin on her.
Her hat better than the fucking Alola girl hat.
Also, there's like 18 reds up here. I didn't even.
You got Masters Red with the fucking flame.
Okay, because Masters Red looks like a fucking final boss. This shit crazy. And he has
I don't know, bro. He has this weird fluffy coat and fucking flame jeans. I can't.
bro, in the game they look so sick, bro. In the game they look sick. Because it's like right next to the chart.
My favorite design is always this one.
He looked like Masters Red. Definitely looks like a 10-year-old kid trying to dress edgy. And I think that's endearing in a way.
Which one?
The one I posted.
Oh yeah, this one. This is the one with the 3D figure.
Yeah, let me get it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
Are you guys still streaming or no?
I'm not. Joker.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Now my other question, Tito, is
what's up, bro?
you got one green in Needs Work, right? The black dress girl.
The black.
But then you also have the manga green, who has basically the same outfit in trash fit.
Is that the one all the way at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why?
Like right at the bottom.
Like, first of all, where's her hat? Second of all,
she's not wearing a hat either.
Which one are you talking about?
So in Needs Work, the fifth one.
Oh,
right?
Needs Work, right? Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, okay. So I like the green in this one, in this one more than the other one because first of all, her hair is like a real color. That's a real color of a person's hair. I don't know what color that is in the manga one. What is that?
That's manga color hair.
She's wearing these gloves. Where do these gloves come from? Like, why is she wearing these gloves? Like, is she a thief. Like, what are we doing?
Pretty sure she's a thief.
Like, what are we? Now we have canonical reasons? No, that drip trash. If she's
Wait, she's got. Hold on. Let me just show something. Okay, no, she doesn't have the gloves, and let's go.
Yeah, she doesn't have the gloves, and let's go. So because she's not out here snooping around like the Pink Panther. Like what?
Shofu ain't live.
She got the little sports shorts under her dress.